Hey dolls, welcome to your Royal BFF, the People's Duchess. Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are doing well. Girl, why are they saying that Weighty Katie had a body double up there on that Three Peaks challenge that she allegedly completed some months back? I didn't pay this story no mind when it first came out about her doing the challenge because, as a rule of thumb, I take everything the palace says as a lie unless it is substantiated with videographic evidence. I need it to be on video, I need it to be recorded from front to back in our presence. That is the only way I will take anything they say at face value. So when they were talking about how she did this challenge, I was like, lies, immediately lies, like didn't even bother. But now this little interesting tidbit came up the other day on my feed about how that wasn't even her, allegedly. Allegedly, that was the same body double that she used at the farmer's market. So there are videos. I want to get through them and then we'll chat on the other side.
Morning friends, happy Wednesday, how the heck you doing? New details have emerged about Khate's walking club because, as many of us suspected, and I'm the biggest cynic when it comes to this charity walk, there are some strange new photographs circulating on socials of Khate. And I'm not being funny, this is one of them. From the day when Khate supposedly did the 24-hour challenge. Is this Khate? I'm not being funny. The royal family have a history of deception, deflection, deceit. This does not look like Khate at all. And some people, the internet sleuths, were very clever in changing of clothing colours and changing of backpack style. And this person seems to be the person with the changing outfit. Different face, different teeth, clearly dressed almost identically to Khate on the day. And let's be fair, there could be some fabulous security reason why a body double was required. It makes sense, doesn't it? If you have two people looking identically, it's harder for any threat to work out which is which. This could be an undercover policewoman, who knows? But why the need for the unclear stories? So the original press release told us Khate did it alone. That turned out to be untrue. Then the second one said that Khate was met at the bottom by James and a family. James was at the top of two summits. So there's already two massive deceptions there. Is this the third? Who is it?
Yeah, so rule number one of Kensington Palace is that Kensington Palace lies. You cannot believe a single word that comes out of any of those people. They have lied time and time and time and time and time again. In instances they didn't even need to lie. I did a whole episode on how Khate randomly lied about doing her own wedding makeup, which was really mean at the end of the day because she took away the notoriety and all the opportunities that could have gone to that Hannah lady by insisting that she did her own wedding makeup. Even if she's not the one who said it, let's just say the palace did fabricate that story and Karen never said that. She still allowed that lie to fester for all these years. People should have known who the makeup artist was. Yeah, she might be known in smaller circles, but she's not like well known. She's not a critically acclaimed makeup artist. So Khate denied her that. And I don't know, I think that was really messed up. But just one such example of all the lies that they like to tell, just petty, stupid lies. So if they can tell dumb lies about makeup, they're definitely going to lie about the larger things. Now, having an illness as serious as cancer is really a horrible, horrible idea to fake, but it is looking more and more like that's the case, especially since her sister Pippa outed her as not being ill in the traditional sense. There was quite a bit of fallout around that. I did a video on that as well. It's a members only video. Grab your membership, get into the members area. There is so much tea over there. But it was shocking to me and still is so shocking to me that you can fake an illness simply to get out of being accountable for your words and your actions. You should have stood 10 toes down on the fact that you were concerned about how dark Archie would be, because now look at you. Now look at you. That lie has led to multiple lies that has led to this timeline where you have to not only fake having cancer and be around cancer patients and pretend to be like out there on this crusade against cancer, but now you also have to be around Black people, comfortably around Black people for the rest of your life. Because any little whisper of you mistreating a Black person is going to instantaneously bring up how vicious and disgusting you were to your sister-in-law for no reason. So I can't imagine a more horrible fate than this. And now there's renewed conversation about Pippa and Karen's relationship. They've had this fallout since she told the truth about her sister's condition, and it doesn't look like they've ever really regained that footing, whereas they used to be photographed together all the time. They are no longer photographed together all the time. At Ascot, it was James and his new wife riding around with Karen instead of Pippa. And we can also apply Occam's razor to this scenario as well. No one visited Khate in the hospital because she wasn't in the hospital. Pippa, James, and their families were on vacation without a care in the world during those quote unquote 13 days she was in the hospital because they knew she wasn't. And when the men in gray suits came around demanding that she lie, she didn't want to do that. That's the long and short of it. They fell out because she didn't want to lie. And this isn't, oh, the royal diamond encrusted blood, special half deity demigods from the heavens. No, no, no. These are two regular sisters, and they fell out. They clearly don't enjoy each other's company as much as they used to. There's nothing else to it. She lied about some nonsense. She expected her sister to get in on the lie, and her sister said, no, thank you very much. So there are a few other videos I want to get through, and then we'll wrap it up on the other side.
Pippa, Khate's sister, said that Khate did not have cancer in a traditional way. So I decided to look into it, and I searched for that article because I wanted to read it myself. Could not find it. But what I did find was these two YouTube videos talking about it. And the person on top here said that she also spent hours looking for the article and could not find it, which leads me to believe that that article was scrapped before it was announced that she was in remission. You know what Khate was doing? They were skiing. So you're trying to tell me someone that's had cancer and has gone through treatment is good enough, well enough to go skiing? The timing of her cancer statement coincided with the book that was released where she was outed as allegedly being the person that was questioning Prince Archie's skin color. I personally think that would be a reason to come up with this story that she had cancer.
The Khate and Pippa drama drags on. I reported on this about a year ago following Pippa's comments about that Khate was not ill in the traditional sense. I've no idea what that means. I'm not sure Khate knows what that means unless it was deflection and deception and Kate's illness was yet another conspiracy. Royal watchers think Kate Middleton and sister Pippa may no longer be speaking. And I think it's true. We've not seen Pippa around Khate at all. You would have thought she wanted to be there at the end of the Three Peaks walk. Is Pippa distancing herself from Khate deliberately because of the things that the media know about her and William, but we don't know because there's massive injunctions everywhere and the press are not allowed to talk about it?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
So if you want the real tea, make sure to check out this video where we discuss in detail that particular article before they scrubbed it from the internet about what Pippa actually said when confronted about her multiple vacations during Kate's alleged hospital stay. But yeah, they're lying. Rule number 1, Kensington Palace lies, and Occam's razor applies. Spare came out. You were called out as the royal racist, and now you have to fake having this debilitating illness, which you are clearly not debilitated by, for the rest of your life. You always have to remember all the things about cancer. And for the average scammer, that's already difficult, but for you, with the mentality of a 6-year-old, that's going to be damn near impossible to maintain long term. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what we mean when we say racism is expensive. Because can you really afford this, Karen? You've lost everything. Your goodwill, credibility, any hope that you had of being this beloved queen figure, gone. Any hope you had of being this Diana 2.0 figure, gone. Well, that was gone a long time ago. You can barely even speak, girl. But as far as trying to be beloved in the way Diana was beloved, never. Never. You have lost millions and millions and millions of people with that crap you pulled back there in 2018. Any hope you had of being looked at favorably by the Commonwealth, the Black and Brown Commonwealth, is dashed. You and that moron you married can do all the pretending like you weren't that interested in the Commonwealth anyways. Yeah, you can do all the pretending you want, girl. They don't want you around. You can't quit after you've already been fired. And by the time you get on the throne, hopefully all of those Commonwealth countries will have come to their senses and departed from you. And everything done in the dark eventually comes to light. So when it does come out that you never had cancer, you're going to have to abdicate if you're on the throne at the time. And even though the palace had ChatGPT make the speech in such a way that created plausible deniability, it's not going to work because you have allowed people to think that you have cancer. So was it worth it? I don't know. Sounds like misery business to me. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Grab a membership, unlock the exclusive members only Karen v. Pippa showdown videos, as well as all of the other members only videos, live streams, and tea. You're not going to want to miss those. You can also support the channel by buying me a coffee and hyping the video. Have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Please be kind to yourselves. And until next time, bye for now.